CEO of Medijobs.
Can you put a little bit closer to the microphone,
Yes,
please?
you can hear me now. So at Medijobs, we believe that healthcare recruitment should be faster and more efficient. Medical recruitment is hard. For those who are not in the industry, you don't know. But it's really difficult, and the pressure to solve the problem fast is bigger than in any other industry. I felt this problem intimately in my 8-year experience working in healthcare management. But inefficiencies nowadays are just a small piece of the puzzle. On a bigger scale, there's a much bigger problem. Aging population is growing at an alarming rate. Globally, people worldwide, 8.5% of them are aged 65 and over. By 2050, the percentage will be 17. With other words, all these devices, technologies, or medication are helping us live longer, but not necessarily healthier. So because of that, because of population growth, aging population, and also retirement of current doctors, the need for medical specialists will continue to grow in the following decade. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, healthcare will have the fastest employment growth and will add the most jobs by 2024. In fact, healthcare will become the largest employment sector of the economy, overtaking government and business and professional services. The combined increase in employment will be 2.3 million new jobs, which is a pretty huge market. So what options do healthcare providers have nowadays to respond to this recruiting need? Option number one, post a job on a job board. But the problems here are several for the medical sector. First of all, 99% of people working in healthcare are employed. Because of that, they lack time and also motivation to look through hundreds of ads and apply to them. 80% of them don't actually. The second problem is that even when they do apply, even when companies have applicants to those jobs, the problem is that most of them don't match the job requirements. It's a common thing, for example, to see nurses applying for a doctor's job. Option number two is to hire a recruiting agency, but they have no predictable way of attracting new candidates. They also charge a small fortune, 20 to 25% of the annual salary of a hired candidate. Option number three, search on LinkedIn or social media, but you struggle with intent. Option number four, ask for employee referral, but it's unreliable and puts pressure on your employees. So, with other words, medical recruitment is broken, and after more than 10 years, needs a first solution. At Medijobs, we developed a solution for the special needs of healthcare. What we did is to reverse the process so that hospitals and clinics can actually apply if you want to candidates. They can send offers and interview requests to them. They can build relationships with them and hire at a convenient rate. The platform is smart and easy to use. So how does it work? A company can create a profile, they complete a recruiting need, they send offers and interview requests, they hire eventually. We use a matching algorithm which takes into consideration professional background, career goals, and personality characteristics. And we didn't stop here. As we speak, we are integrating a deep learning machine so that we can suggest even better candidates and predict future hires. What we did actually is to position ourselves at the intersection of an engaging platform, a relevant one for the medical sector, and easy access through the online environment. We are currently fully launched in Romania. We have more than 100 active clients and an average of 20 hires per month. Our business model is pretty simple. We charge 8% of the annual salary of the hired candidate. This model worked perfect for us and our clients, as we registered in Q1 2018 a 500% increase year over year in terms of revenue. This is some of our clients. We also have an amazing 80% customer retention, and 60% of our clients recommend us to other clinics and hospitals, so this makes it very easy for us in terms of user acquisition strategy. We are an amazing team of 12, the most hardworking and dedicated persons, with backgrounds ranging from PhDs in machine learning, healthcare marketeers, and superstar talent advocates. We also closed in March 2018, so just a few months ago, we closed our seed investment. And from Dr. Varga Inati, which is an emblematic personality in healthcare in Romania, he's the founder of the biggest group of medical clinics in the country. So we plan to launch our scale expansion in 2019. There are 600,000 new jobs adding to the US market every year, but we're not going after this market today. Our strategy is first to tackle the Romanian lookalike European countries like Czech Republic, a big enough market of 200,000 hires per year. Again, I am Katrina and this is Medijobs. Thank you very much. My brother will help me out, as usually. So we assume a company, a medical, hospital company, a clinic, created an account and they are looking for medical assistants in Cluj. We can see that they already been matched with 3 candidates. We can see the fact that the candidates are actively looking for a job in Cluj-Napoca. They also mentioned the salary they're looking for. It's mentioning the specialty that they're at, which is very important in the medical sector, and also the education background. I can also see the experience if they have. So let's assume that the company is looking for the second candidate. You can here see more details about this candidate and can actually send him an offer. You can also see that the platform already suggests a very bigger amount than the one mentioned by the candidate so that we can make the matching easier. The offer has been sent. Let's see what happens on the candidate side. We refresh this. Okay. We have a message. The candidate is notified both by SMS and email. We can see that we have a new offer. And easy as that, I can evaluate all the offers I'm receiving on a monthly basis. I can evaluate the salaries offered by these companies, where they're located, and I can just click if I'm interested or not. The next step is to just schedule an interview and hire. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now we have 4 minutes for judge questions.
Hey, yeah, I was curious just to learn a little bit more about the economics. I guess what channels you use for sourcing candidates, how much it costs on average, and then what percentage of candidates do you close, and how much do you get on average per candidate?
So actually, the user acquisition strategy is one of our biggest secrets, let's say. We are using 7 different channels. We are very good at that. We use SEO, content marketing, advertising, mostly everything, direct mailing, everything. And we managed to have a €3 per user cost, which is pretty good in terms of doctors and medical specialists. It's very difficult, by the way, to make user acquisition in healthcare. They are not so friendly and not so available as other professions. When it comes to companies, we have a €10 per company acquisition cost. We are onboarding. We have now a database of 18,000 users, 18,100, something like that. And we are doing around 20 hires per month right now. I think I answered the question.
Great. So first, thank you for having a kind of metrics-driven presentation. It was great to see a good command of the market metrics and the ones you're following. My question is around the 20 hires a month you talk about. Are you disrupting and reshaping that market, or are you just an alternative, and would those 20 hires have been happening anyway through other means? How are you validating that you're actually changing things there?
We're actually changing. So we have many clients who, for example, couldn't find a doctor for 2 years. It's an actual case in Bucharest. And they managed to find one in just 1 month through Medijobs. Because actually what we think, what we believe, and what we proved actually is that without the marketplace that actually answers to the needs of the market, you cannot say what works and doesn't work on the market. You can say that, okay, we have a job board, or you can hire an agency, but this doesn't respond actually to the need. I've been working for many years in healthcare, and those who were working, they know how difficult it is, how they struggle to find a doctor, because they actually don't have time. So what we managed to do is to save time to both companies and candidates.
That's awesome. So I think that would be a great metric for you to showcase that you're drastically reducing the mean time to hire.
Thank you.
You mentioned briefly about expansion strategy to Czech Republic, I believe, first. guess maybe you can discuss your expansion strategy more broadly and kind of how are you approaching the local market? Are you translating into local languages and how are you acquiring users and
Yeah.
employers?
Sure. So the most important steps, like we're doing this for the first time, by the way. I know this is not a very good thing to say, but it's true. So what we've done so far is to learn and study a lot in order to action and to implement what we think is best. So we've been documenting ourselves, and I know the most important thing when you think of expanding is to find a very good partner. So this would be the first step, for sure. This partner would not be a strategic partnership, would be a person who will probably have equity in the company we launched there. We would need 6 months for creating the community. We know how to do it. We have already a predictable model, so it just needs to be implemented. Probably the cost will not be the same as Romania. Probably instead of €3 per user, it's going to be around €5. But that's all right, and it makes sense because also salaries are bigger in the Czech Republic as compared to Romania. So at the end, it will just adjust.
More questions? If not, then I'll say thank you so much.
Thank you.